There once lived a woman by the name of Naamah in the mysterious and old realm where the sky touched the earth, long before men could recall. Her fascinating charisma and alluring beauty made her well known throughout the entire region. She was so charming that even the angels, who are celestial beings, could not resist her charms. The tale of Naamah is one of allure, beauty, and a plunge into evil that would alter both her destiny and the course of history forever. Naamah lived in a world where angels strolled among humans, a world where the heavenly and the mortal blended together. She was the first female to attract the attention of the angels, particularly Uzzah and Azazel, the two most powerful angels. Despite having angelic origins, these angels were compelled to come to Naamah. She was more beautiful than could ever be imagined, and her presence was as seductive as the finest wine. When the sun sank below the horizon and the sky darkened to a deep purple, Naamah met Uzzah and Azazel one fateful evening. A blaze of light fell from the sky, and in their eyes was a longing that showed that they were celestial beings. Naamah stood in front of them, brave and enthralled, her flowing hair and starry eyes glistening. "You are who you are?" With a voice as quiet as a whisper but as strong as a tempest, she questioned. Uzzah answered, "We are angels," his voice a melody of need and sadness. "Though we came to see the beauty of the globe, we are now enthralled with you." Standing next to Uzzah, Azazel was unable to look away from Naamah. "We have never seen a mortal like you. There is something about you, Naamah, that draws us inexplicably." Naamah grinned knowingly, sensing the power she had over these celestial beings. She was drawn to them for no apparent reason. It was a desire beyond human comprehension. Thus, Naamah became the first woman to marry a fallen angel that tragic night. She crossed a line that was never intended to be crossed when she joined with Uzzah and Azazel. Their marriage was wonderful but also horrible. Now bonded to these formidable angels, Naamah started to transform. She had evolved into something greater and darker than simply a mere lady. The angels' longing for her led them to become more and more wicked, and as a group, they started to taint everything around them. Once a source of admiration, Naamah's beauty turned into a destructive and seductive weapon. She discovered how to use her charm to seduce and control others, even attracting other angels and men into her web. Her influence darkened the hearts of anyone who came into contact with her, spreading like a shadow. And further tradition from the ancient Zohar states that the angels Uzzah and Azazel were corrupted by Naamah and Lilith, two more women of tremendous beauty and evil power. Once haughty and pure, their union with these strong women had tarnished their celestial nature, causing them to fall from grace. Because of her strength, Naamah also drew demons to her. The demon kings of Phryra and Castaman were attracted to her alluring aura and would hunt her every night. However, Naamah was crafty and elusive. She would always jump away just in time, assuming several shapes to seduce both men and angels. Now Naamah was fully transformed into the wicked spouse of a fallen angel. She propagated chaos and corruption, taking great pleasure in her power. She had formerly been loved by angels, but they were now caught in a web of evil and could never escape. Once a gift, Naamah's beauty had turned into a curse that trapped her and everyone around her in an unfathomable abyss. The mythology of Naamah grew throughout time. She turned into a frightening and alluring figure who represented the perils of unbridled desire and the distorting influence of beauty. Her tale, which warned that even the purest beings could be seduced by the allure of forbidden love, was whispered. Naamah was not the last person to have an impact. Her acts altered the world she left behind forever. Now confined to the world of mortals, the fallen angels persisted in corrupting people's hearts and thoughts. The effects of Naamah's deeds would be felt for many generations to come, and the distinction between the divine and the mortal had been permanently muddled. There once was a woman by the name of Naamah who lived in the gloomy places where the lines separating the worlds of the holy and the mortal are blurred. Angels and men were enthralled with her unparalleled beauty. Her tale is one of power, seduction, and a plunge into darkness that sowed a web of corruption that changed many people's lives forever. Naamah wasn't your typical woman. She had a certain something that could captivate everyone who looked at her. Even the angels, who are celestial beings, were drawn to her beauty due to her strong attraction. The powerful angels Uzzah and Azazel were among those who succumbed to her enchantment. The tale of Naamah's metamorphosis as the most malevolent spouse of a fallen angel begins with their fall from grace. It is common knowledge that Naamah was able to seduce the angels, but little is known about the evil side of her abilities. In addition to enticing angels, Naamah also enjoyed playing with human sons. She made an appearance in their dreams, evoking their most ardent wishes. These were not just daydreams. Naamah made use of them to procreate, redefining masculine desire into something darker. Men would dream of Naamah in the stillness of the night. She led them into a realm where their passions could be allowed to run wild because she was a vision of beauty and temptation. She extracted the core of these dreams, the purest expression of masculine desire, from them. Naamah followed this impulse and became pregnant. However, they were not your typical kids. Rather, they were demons created via the combination of her own demonic essence and mortal yearning. Naamah delivered these demon children into the earth. They were conceived from men's thoughts. They spread chaos and corruption everywhere they went since they were creatures of pure evil. However, Naamah's impact did not stop there. These sons she had with men went in search of women worldwide. These women bore spirits, ethereal creatures stuck between the divine and the mortal realm, when they conceived from the spawn of the demons. All these progeny, spirits and devils alike, were lured to the first Lilith, the enigmatic mother of them all. Lilith was a powerful, evil creature, just as Naamah. She raised these kids and showed them the ways of the shadows after welcoming them. Her children developed strength and slyness under her tutelage, becoming agents of chaos and corruption in the world of the living. The last step in Naamah's transition into the most wicked spouse of a fallen angel was taken. She used her power to bring darkness into the earth, reveling in it. Her once gifted beauty had turned into a curse that left her and everyone around her trapped in an unfathomable pit. Naamah went on with her gloomy work every night. The demon rulers of Phryra and Castaman were captivated by her alluring aura and pursued her with unwavering determination. However, Naamah was crafty and evasive, always escaping their grasp. She would assume several guises, each more alluring than the previous, in order to continue seducing both angels and men. Her impact grew exponentially, casting a shadow over the globe. Men's hearts were twisted and misled by the evils she unleashed. Amid instability and unrest, spirits born of human mothers and demon progeny proliferated. Through her deeds, Naamah left behind a legacy of depravity and darkness that altered the planet forever. Her once admired beauty turned into a deceptive and destructive weapon. She used her charm to her advantage, entangling angels and men in her web. Those who came into contact with Naamah felt her influence, which darkened their hearts like a shadow. Her acts permanently altered the world she left behind, erasing the distinction between the heavenly and the mortal. Naamah is frequently portrayed in Talmudic and Midrashic writings as a human lady possessing these extraordinary abilities. She made her reputation by enticing men, and it was rumored that none could resist her charms. She left a path of desire and longing in her wake thanks to the powerful mix of her beauty and song. Men could not resist her charms, and many were drawn into her web and unable to free themselves from the spell she wove. One day, Naamah caught the eye of an angel called Shamdan, also known as Shamran, when she was practicing her symbols in a gorgeous garden. Even as a celestial deity, Shamdan could not resist the allure of Naamah. He fell from the sky to meet her, drawn by her captivating beauty and the heavenly melody. Their meeting proved to be fatal because, like many others before him, Shamdan was utterly enchanted by Naamah. Their marriage was unusual and prohibited at the same time. There was a passion between Shamdan and Naamah that transcended the limits of the mortal and celestial. Ashmedai, the son of Naamah and this coupling, would go on to become the ruler of devils. Ashmedai was a powerful individual in his own way, having inherited both his father's celestial strength and his mother's beguiling appeal. As Ashmedai grew, it was evident that he was different from other kids. He was unique because of his darkness and otherworldly charm. His mother, Naamah, imparted to him her years of experience in seduction and manipulation. Ashmedai picked things up quickly, surpassing his mother to become the demon's king. He sowed havoc and corruption throughout the country by using his hereditary talents to command armies of ghosts. Kabbalistic literature delves deeper on Naamah's journey from a human seductress to an inhuman spirit, especially in the Zohar. Naamah's character is shown in these esoteric writings to be far more nuanced and eviler. She transforms into a strong, evil spirit and ceases to be just the lovely woman who charmed men and angels. Kabbalistic literature delves deeper on Naamah's journey from a human seductress to an inhuman spirit, especially in the Zohar. Thank you for watching.